What is up, people on the internet? JQL here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm doing another custom LEGO video on my custom LEGO minifigures from Spider-Man No Way Home. Technically, I'm missing a lot of characters, but you know what? I decided to just make this video because I made the integrated suit, made another version of the Tobey Maguire suit, and I made Doctor Strange himself. So I figured I'd just make a video with these characters because I am making Green Goblin at some point. Doc Ock, maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the arms, and the rest I would make. But, you know, the movie's already, you know, really far past the, you know, it's been out for a while. So, yeah, anyway, let's just get started with this video. Alright, here we have the Tom Holland suit, the integrated suit. Now, I know I said in the last video, or my last Spider-Man video, that I wasn't going to make the integrated suit. But, yeah, I lied. Because here we are. I made the integrated suit, and I'm actually really proud of this figure, and it made me like the design a lot more. The reason why I made this is because I actually got a new red paint recently, and if you're wondering what it is, it's the Apple Barrel Red Apple. Because funny story, after all these years of customizing, I've never once considered using Apple Barrel paint. And Apple Barrel, it's not the best paint ever, but I really like it. I think it works really well for, you know, making custom stuff. So yeah, and I finally found it in my Walmart. So anyway, that's a short little story. So this suit was fully 100% hand painted by me. I'm really happy with the suit. I think it turned out, it's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man suits I've ever made. Honestly, it might be my favorite just because I think it turned out pretty clean, cleaner than most of my figures. Yeah, so basically the head was fully painted by me. I painted the eyes, and I also painted the little lenses you can see there, the gunmetal details. Then I painted all the webbing you see here, and it's not exactly aligned in certain areas, but, you know, webbing is webbing. It's a pain in the butt. Yeah. Then I painted the gold logo you see there. It's not super clean, but I think I did my best, and I think it turned out pretty dang good. The arms are also fully painted by me. I did use Nate's Minifigs glove tops for this figure just because I thought it would look cool. And then I painted the hands. So far it hasn't peeled off yet. I did seal them, so hopefully they don't fall off. The paint doesn't shit. The back turned out pretty good. The legs are a little too cramped. There's a lot of detail I had to cramp in there, and I think I got most of it. There's definitely some detail I left out, but yeah. Another thing I did with this figure is there are a lot of black on black details, if that makes sense. Like certain black details that you can't really see over the black suit. So I painted it in a glossy black, and there's a lot of detail I left out just because it's a pain in the butt. I couldn't fit it all in just because, you know, I had a hard time remembering what I painted already because, you know, gloss paint, it's hard to tell when it's dry because it looks wet and shiny. So yeah, I left off a lot of details, and, you know, gloss paint is a pain in the ass to work with. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for the integrated suit. Really like the suit now, mainly because I made this figure. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the integrated suit. Alright, here we have Peter 2 version, I was gonna say version 2, but it's actually a version 3, or maybe a 4. So this is the Tobey Maguire suit. I made it again. If you're curious what the last version looks like, this is what it looked like. Basically, the only difference is I used a different red paint and the silver paint. That's changed to a gunmetal paint, because I like the gunmetal look a lot more, to be honest. I just think it works better, at least in my opinion. That's just me. But yeah, so I decided to use gunmetal, and that did have its fair share of difficulties because the silver paint on this figure was a lot easier to paint than, you know, the gunmetal, because I used folk art gunmetal paint. And if you guys don't know, folk art is like it's not chunky, it's like really thick, and it's just really hard to, you know, even it out and smooth. So yeah, I just had to make do, and I think it turned out pretty dang good considering I used folk art metallic paint. My very first Tobey Maguire figure used the same metallic paint, and I think it turned out okay. I don't have that figure with me anymore because I kind of ruined it. Long story. So yeah, the face fully painted, and I did use the same red paint I used on the integrated suit on this guy. And yeah, I didn't paint any of the blue parts. All the blue parts are basically just the Lego blue parts. I didn't feel like mixing up a blue and having it be inconsistent over the figure. And yeah, so the spider logo on the front and back are fully painted by me. I think the logo didn't turn out so great on this figure, but at least on the front. The back one turned out pretty good. But, you know, I think it works for now. And I might fix it in the future, but at the same time, I don't want to have to repaint the torso. So, yeah, it's probably just going to stay like this forever. Eyes are fully painted by me. It looks pretty good. And yeah, the legs fully painted. All the webbing is painted in the butt. It's not even. all over, but you know, it works. So anyway, that's pretty much it all for the Tobey Maguire suit. And last up, here we have the man himself, Andrew Garfield. This is literally the same figure as in my last Spider-Man video. The only difference is I repainted the eyes, I used white, and also reshaped them. That's pretty much it. The red paint is not the same Apple Barrel red paint. It's a Citadel paint. I think it's called like Evil Suns or something. This is the one I used to paint this guy in. I thought it was pretty good at the time, but looking back, I kind of wish I used the Apple Barrel one just because I think the shade looks a little bit better. But I don't feel like repainting this figure or making an entirely new figure for his suit just because it's a pain in the butt to make, so I'm just not gonna do that. I'm still pretty happy with this guy. One thing that's different about this guy compared to the others is I actually continued the webbing on his neck, and I kind of wish I didn't because it looks a little weird, at least in my opinion, but some people may like it, I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Andrew Garfield suit. Alright, last up here we have Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, I was originally going to save this guy for the Multiverse of Madness, but I figured I just put him in this video just because, you know, I don't want it to be a single showcase video, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, the face is a Legolas face. I just painted the beard onto the face, and it turned out pretty good. Hairpiece is one of those normal hair pieces. I don't think, yeah, Doctor Strange never had this hairpiece in the Lego sets, I don't think, but this is the hairpiece I gave him. You pretty much know what it is. I just sculpted on the two little bang things right there and painted it black originally, then I dry brushed it with dark brown, then I painted the sideburns, and turned out pretty good. The cloak of levitation is actually made out of paper. It's fully painted by me. I painted all the little details you see there. And I also painted like wrinkles on the back. It doesn't really look that good to be honest. I think I could have added shading to make it look a little better, but you know, it is what it is. I tried painting all of the patterns you see here. I think it turned out okay. Not the best cloak of levitation ever, but you know, sitting on him, it looks pretty good. So the base was paper, and then the little top collar part is actually sculpted out of Procreate. And how I did that, I probably should have, you know, took pictures, but I kind of forgot because I was just working on it, and yeah, so that happened. Moving on, the torso was fully sculpted out of Procreate, and you can see this part right here is sculpted, this part's sculpted, all the little, you know, things, straps and stuff. I think it turned out pretty good actually. And the Eye of Agamotto, if I zoom in, that's as far as I can zoom in apparently, is fully sculpted out of Procreate, and yeah, so it was a pain in the butts. I tried sculpting all those little layers you see there, and from afar it looks okay, but from up close it looks a little weird, so I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. And yeah, so the arms are just fully painted. I did sculpt little, you know, shoulder things right there. It really doesn't make a difference because I'm gonna have the cape on him anyway. No detail on the back because, you know, he's gonna have the cape on. Painted the detail on his arms, and I sculpted like little cuffs around his wrists. Just because, you know, his wrists aren't really exposed. I sculpted the, sling ring on his hand, and then painted it, and, you know, I kind of like it on the hand. So, yeah, the waist cape is made out of paper as well. I just used a normal Lego waist cape as the base. I think I used specifically Chirrut from Rogue One. The legs are painted. There's not a lot of detail under there anyway, so, yeah, that's what it looks like. And if I put him back together real quick, where's his head? There it is. And yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this guy. This guy's definitely turned out a lot better than my previous Doctor Strange figure. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for Doctor Strange. And now we can just wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more custom minifigures made by me, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. So that way you'll be notified for my next video whenever that comes out. And if you do want to, you can check these guys out and all my work in progress stuff over on my Instagram, link in the description below. I do post all my stuff finished there before I post them here. I also have, like I said a second ago, work in progress stuff that you can check out there if you're interested. So yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, really love this movie. I've only seen it once in theaters, but once it comes out on digital, I'm definitely going to rewatch it like a billion times. And yeah, just love this movie so much. And hopefully the next movie, it's currently in development at the time of recording this, so hopefully it'll be good. I have high hopes. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever video I'll be, and I'll see you guys next time.